We're here, man. We made it. Another day, another dollar, another nickel, another penny. You know, pennies are brown and the dimes are silver. The nickels they're nickel, and the dollars are green. You know, you look at all of them and they're all different colors. I mean, I always wondered why the penny was brown. Maybe it was because, it's made out of copper. And I think copper is brown. And then dimes I don't even know what dimes are made out of. Because I know they're not made out of dime. Like how nickels are made from nickel and pennies are made from copper. And then I know 50-cent pieces are silver, I think. And then the dollar ones are like gold, and I don't know what those are made out of. I don't know. I don't know everything. I don't even really know a lot of things. I know a certain amount of things that I know. Like, the things I know are like, you get up, you brush your teeth, you make your bed, and you eat food, and then, you work out and play some video games, and that's me right now. And then the podcast and other things like that. That's really what it is right now. And that's all, I'm fine with that. And maybe your structure out there, whatever you're doing, is what you do. Maybe you like to get up and not make your bed because you like to just get in bed and it's not even made yet. Some people are like that. Some people like to just get into bed and it's not made. And they like it. I never really understood that. But as a kid, I definitely thought that was the way to do it. I'm like, why make it if I'm just going to get in it? That's what I used to think as a kid when I'd make my bed. I mean, I'm not going to make it because if I'm just going to get in and mess it up anyway, so I might as well just have it messed up. That was my thought. But it's kind of cool to come back to like a made bed, But anyways, we are here with episode 79. This is the Dom Joseph podcast, and let's get right into it.
Please don't let me down now. I've been gone for a while, you've been tripping. Late night on my phone, I've been sipping. Got me up too late, baby, I'm just trying to sleep. I'm just trying to sleep. Would you love me in my dreams? I'm just trying to see. I'm just trying to forget all my problems cause I'm done. Everybody watching when they look at what might be. I just wanna call my mama, tell her I'm the one. Nothing she ain't know, got my angels right by me. Yeah, got my guidance. I'm just trying to sleep so I can fly in. Baby, take my hand, know that I'm the pilot. I've been waiting just to show you, go and tell me if you like it. So let me down now.
ETG Dream, man. I love that song and always will. You guys know where to find them. ETG Dream. Man, so what have I been up to lately? I've been making some donuts, actually. And for those of you guys who don't know how to make donuts, they're kind of hard. So basically, if you guys are interested in making donuts, what you do is you got to have milk, you got to have flour, you got to have sugar, you got to have eggs, and you got to have powdered type sugar, maybe some brown sugar. I like putting nutmeg in mine. That kind of gives it the donut-y flavor. People like putting vanilla in there. But me and my buddy, my roommate Nate, have been making them. And the first one wasn't that good. And that's okay. The second one was probably the best donuts we've made the second time. And then the third one I just tried to make and it wasn't good. And I think the part where I messed up on is the yeast part. If you guys don't know what yeast is like the thing that makes the dough rise. And you put that in there, and then you whirl it around until it foams, and then you put it with the flour, and then you knead it for a little bit. Then you let it sit on a towel, and it rises. And then you're supposed to take it out again, knead it a little bit longer, let it sit, cut your donuts out, let those sit for 10, 15 minutes, get the fryer out, start it up. That's basically the process of making donuts. And you don't want to fry them too long because then they become like fry bread, and that's not a problem, but that's not really what I was going for. But the first one I made definitely did taste like fry bread. Maybe I like had a little bit of me rubbed off into it, you know, like it definitely was fry bread the first time I made it. And maybe there's some aunties out there who really think their recipe's like really irreplaceable, but really it's just, you know, yeast, flour, and a little bit of sugar. You guys ain't hiding much, man. You know, a lot of people think their fry bread recipes are like crazy hard to replicate, but in reality, it's just a pinch of an extra, maybe some butter or maybe some sugar, you know what I mean? All fry bread recipes are basically the same thing, man. I know you guys didn't want to hear that. You know, maybe your auntie puts a little bit of extra love in the fry bread, and that's what makes it taste a little bit better. The energy that goes on into the fry bread, I think, is what makes it good. Because if you're having a bad day and you make fry bread, man, that stuff is going to be hard as a rock. You're going to be having to put jam on there, peanut butter, and maybe some sugar just to get through it. You ever had fry bread like that where it's just flat? You know, it's just, man, I need some jam and butter, and, you know, you need everything. And I don't know if that's just the thing here. You know, a lot of people like to put peanut butter on their pancakes and French toast and waffles back here where I'm from, on my res. And I was wondering if that's just like a Northwest thing, or maybe our tribe's thing, or people around in the Puget Sound, you know, because they love it. People always say, "Where's the peanut butter?" when you're having something that, you know, and a lot of people never were introduced to that. A lot of people just say, you know, syrup is that all they need? But we got people putting syrup. We got people putting French, you know, peanut butter on there. You know, you can't just have syrup. You got to have syrup and peanut butter nowadays. You know, you got to get with it a little bit, you know. You got to be with the times. You know, as much as people want to go read the New York Times, have you even tried reading the Seattle Times? Something close to you, you know. Maybe your nearby neighborhood newspaper. Maybe you don't even need a job. Maybe you just want to snoop a little bit and see who got put in jail, who got a DUI. You know, you think you're all really slick, you know, and you got this DUI on the low and stuff, and all of a sudden all the aunties know on the res because they read the newspaper. You know, that's what happens, you know. Like, you may think you're slick, but if you get put in the back of a cop car, someone's going to figure that out real quick. Now we got Facebook. Dude, give up. Someone's going to figure out. You know, there's one time I'll be looking in there and I'm like, hey, I know that name, you know, and I started being nosy. And I started knowing who was in there, and, you know, that's how this gossip starts, man. Newspapers gave people the foundations of being nosy, I think. You know, you can see, I don't know if that's, you know, is that a good thing for newspapers to post who's been put in, you know? But maybe, I get it. You know, we deserve to know. So, I get it. I get it. But a lot of people on your res they're gonna talk. Not even just on your res too. You know, even if you're not tribal or you're native, you know, there's gonna be things like that people are gonna figure out. People are gonna figure out you skipped football practice, dude. You know why? Because there's 52 other kids on the team that saw you not go. Yeah, your bros aren't going to say anything, but there's going to be maybe the backup kicker who's pissed off because he got a B on his test. He's going to tell on you. He's going to be like, yeah, I had to go to practice, unlike Walter Samuel. You know, he left early, and then his parents go, oh, that's just outrageous. And his mom's on the PTA board and says, we can't be having kids like Walter leave the football facility early, and then all of a sudden you're getting a pep talk from your coach, and then you got to run. That's what happens. I had a Caesar salad after making donuts. You know, it was kind of like a balanced world. You know, I'm sitting here with all this sugar, this milk, and this butter. While I'm lactose intolerant, by the way, I still love donuts. And then after, you know, the donuts didn't go good, so I threw away the dough. Oh, man, the third one was a real letdown. It was a real letdown. So what I did is I threw it away, and then I said, fuck, I'm going to make a salad. Made a salad, and guess what? I felt good. You know, and prior to that, I got a workout in. Hope all you guys are getting work, you know, get your workouts. because they're good. They're good to do. You know, if you work out, if you walk a minimum of 20 minutes a day in the sun, that's good. You know, I'm not asking any more than that. That's all you need to do. Or go throw the football around, shoot the basketball. That's what I should go do after this. You know, because when it exports, it takes a while. It really does. Washington has been put in phase 3, so that's like pretty big news actually, because for this whole time Washington's been in like phase 1, and now moving to phase 3, it's a big deal. You know, you got people acting like the virus isn't even a thing now. And with the virus too, people are getting shots. People are still wearing masks. People are still, you know, social distancing. And gyms are like separating people from, you know, certain workout stations. And eventually, I've been hearing that they're not going to let you travel unless you have a shot. So that's a pretty big thing. You know, you're going to have to show immunization records. And that's a pretty big deal to some. You know, there's some people who don't even go get their the shots they need for elementary school. You know, they cried about it and they said, no, I don't want it to get a shot. And then, you know, 20 years later, they're standing in line to get one. You know, I never wanted to get, you know, that was the first time I thought I was grown up. When I could go to the doctor's office and just say straight up, I'm not getting a shot. Nah, I'm good. And they're like, all right, cool. I could have done that as a kid, but if I would have like said I don't want a shot, my mom would have been pissed. Like, you're getting a shot. You're not getting sick. And she was, you know, smart, and I didn't get sick. You mean, I did. I did. But I could say I won childhood because I didn't get chicken pox. I shouldn't say I won, but I definitely did not have to go through that. And a lot of people in the time frame, or when you're that age, you know, say, oh, if you don't get chicken pox now, you're going to get shingles. And I don't want shingles. So I was kind of like, I may have won by not getting it, but now I got to be careful of shingles. And I also heard parents, when this happened, you know, like with the chicken pox, you know, if one of their kids got it, they would invite the other kids over to get it. Like, these parents were like purposely infecting their child with other child's chicken pox by letting them hang out, and then they would get it, and then they wouldn't have to worry about it. So I guess that's a good thing for those kids who got it. You know, they don't have to worry about shingles like I do, but I don't really know how shingles would just pop up. You know, I don't know how I would get it. I could say, how would somebody get shingles? I don't know what it's going to say, but it would probably say, like, if you're around someone. Shingles is caused by varicella zoster virus, the same virus that caused chickenpox. After a person recovers from the chickenpox, the virus stays dormant, inactive in their body. The virus can reactivate later, causing shingles. So you could still get shingles if you had chickenpox, by the way. Yeah, according to CDC.gov, the virus can reactivate later, causing shingles if you had chickenpox. So that is a myth that you guys are all, you guys are just like, you guys are being suckers, you know, because you guys can get it. So don't be acting like you're above the system now, you know. I always thought the scariest one, I think, was the flu, obviously. I never wanted to get the flu, because if you would get the flu, that blows. Has anyone here had the flu? Oh, there's no way none of you guys have had the flu. Come on. You know, like, the flu, I think, kills more people than... The flu kills a lot of people. And to see that is a big deal, I think. Because if you look at it... Let's see how many people the flu kills. Flu kills a year. The flu kills a total of... Is that 34,000? Let's see. The estimates influenza season indicate for 24,000 and 63,000 lost their lives to the flu this year. That's a lot of people, man. You know, you think about that, and that's real shit. And man, that was suckish, man. Because nobody wants it. Nobody wants the flu. I don't think anybody wants to get sick. As a kid, you know, I would try to fake sick, and I would fake sick, or maybe I'd play up my sickness a little bit, and I would like lay there, and I would be like, I should have just went to school today. Because now, if I want to go do something over the weekend, my mom's going to tell me no because I was sick. That's usually the trade-off, my mom would say. She'd say, all right, well, if you're sick, you can't go to your friend's house this weekend. And I'd be like, man, yeah, I'm okay. You know, that's how it would go. You know, you fake sick, you're not going to your friend's house. And that's just how it went. And looking into that today, that's a good deal. You know, I'll probably tell my kids, hey, man, if I don't want you getting other kids sick, you know, you got to stay. You got to stay here, you know. I think the world is going to go into a slow hybrid, you know, stage, you know. There's going to be a lot of jobs that are going to be going to the office 2 days a week instead of 5. You know, you could do 3 of it outside of the office, and I think that's going to be cool. I think the hybrid life is going to be nice. I'm all for hybrid. Even in school. You telling me I can get up and go to Zoom and, dude, hell yeah, I like that idea. I like it. And also, I also do think that the world is going to open back up and people are going to be able to go back to classes. So you can do either or. Maybe you could opt in to just do that. But I feel like people are going to be in Zoom, and then there's going to be people in class, and then there's going to be people saying, hey, I want to be able to have a partner. I don't want to have a Zoom partner. So maybe that's going to be like the big deal with that. But Zoom is they're going to be killing it, man. They're not going anywhere for a while unless they sell out. They could very well sell out. So any of you, I don't know if anybody here watches sports, but sports is a big part of my life, and I always talk about it. And I think if we were to compare anything, we should compare the NFL free agency and the NBA free agency. Both, you know, pretty entertaining. But can we all just agree that the NBA free agency is always better than the NFL? The NFL, there's 52 guys on a roster, and that's what makes it hard to be entertaining every year. And it's harder to have... I would say it's easier to be a personality in basketball than it is for NFL. Because the thing is people are on the court, you could see them, like, you know, their facial expressions, and, you know, there's only 5 on the court, there's only 10 on the court. As of 22 guys on the field, they have helmets on, and you don't really know them unless they're like a really good player, I feel like. Because there's a lot of people, I can name a lot of the NBA players, but I can't name a lot of NFL players as easy as I can NBA. I mean, I could tell if somebody says name a receiver from Baltimore Ravens, I can tell you, or the Bills, the Seahawks. I could probably name a receiver from every league, from every team. But I'm just saying, I think the NBA free agency has always been a little bit better. And maybe because it's basketball. I don't know. I thought I was going somewhere with that, but I wasn't. But you know where I was going somewhere was when I was going to the admin building, and I saw people forget their tribal IDs, man. Shout out to Breland for this one. You know, he gave me he told me this. He's like, you know, I'm at the admin building right now, and it feels like the walk of shame. And man, forgetting your tribal ID and going to get a new one is like the walk of shame. You know, you lost that tribal ID, you lost that tribal identification, and now you got to go get a new one. And then all of a sudden you're waiting for this new picture, you know, you're smiling. And you're like, I'm not even wearing my best fit. And then, you know, that's your new picture for the next 5 years. Some people got their tribal ID from when they were little kids. You know, those people who still got their tribal ID from when they were little kids, they're responsible, man. If you still got your tribal ID from when you were a kid, send it in, man. Send a pic, you know. Scratch off all your information, you know. That's dope, you know. That's really cool. My brother has one of him when he was really little, you know. And that's cool. He still has it. I don't. My mom probably has all my other ones, you know. The moms, the aunties, the grandmas probably got your old tribal IDs, and they'll never tell you until you're older. You know, that's usually how that goes. They'll be holding on to stuff all day, you know, all years, for the rest of your childhood. You'll be like, where did that Rubik's Cube go? And then 20 years ago, when 20 years later, 20 years go by, and you're looking for that, you know, you find that Rubik's Cube in the box, and it's weird that you somehow still remember saying, where was it, you know? And they're like, oh, remember that one day you asked where it was? And I was like, yeah. Like, oh, I didn't want to tell you because it was in storage and I didn't want to have to go find it. That's usually how it goes. But I'm not mad at that. Because there's a lot of things that I'm thankful my mom threw away. Because I used to wear this Power Ranger costume. The red Power Ranger. I love the red Power Ranger. I loved the costume so much I would wear it every day. Like, she would have to, force the thing off of me to wash it because it'd be gross. And it would just, she had to wash the damn thing. And then eventually it was like a year and she had to just throw that thing away. And, man, I'd still be wearing that Power Ranger suit to this day if I had to. If I could. I really liked Power Rangers. I liked the color red, too. Red was the cool one. And I was really thankful for that she threw that away. And there's some old shoes she's probably thrown away, some old shirts, crusty underwear. When you're a kid, you don't think about, getting new things like that. When you're a kid, you're complaining that you get clothes for Christmas, and then not long after that, you're celebrating, you get a sweatshirt for Christmas. Now when someone gets me a sweatshirt or a coat, even socks or underwear, I'm like, hell yeah, one less thing I gotta buy. If someone were to buy me some toothpaste, some deodorant, that's on my wish list too. Some soap, some shampoo. I have it, but that $8, that $4, another toothbrush here and there, that shit adds up. And also, bed sheets are expensive too. Yeah. I always get the jersey fitted ones, the ones that are already put in the little box, and it's kind of cool. I like the packaging. They're at Walmart. And I got these gray ones right now that are really nice, and those are cool. I like those. But other than that, I'm not getting any more sheets that are more than $24.99. And because I believe in, I'm not really, I guess I use my sheets. I wash my sheets. I wash those religiously. But I'm not a big fan of silky sheets or really high thread count sheets. I've also never really slept on much of them. My Auntie Jessie had some really nice silk sheets one time, and she let me use them on my bed when I was living with her for a little bit, and they were too silky. And I'm sorry, I know she's probably listening, but I would start sweating. I would start sweating in the middle of the night because my auntie's a type of person who would have the top sheets too. She's a top sheet person, I think. I think she is. And I'm not. I like just one bottom sheet, but I've been getting used to laying on the top sheet, but I don't get under it. If that makes sense. Because you have your bottom sheet, the one that's fitted, and then you have the other one that goes over it. I just lay on top of both of them. I don't get under the sheet because it gets way too hot. So with those ones, I would just rip the top sheet off every time I'd go to bed, and I'd still be getting, I don't know. I like the regular just cotton sheets. Not, nothing. I don't have any allergies to it too. A lot of people have allergies or allergic reactions to certain things, and thankfully I don't have allergic reactions to cotton because cotton's in everything. And if you're allergic to cotton, man, I hope you're okay. Because there's got to be other things. I think polyester is the other one that, you could wear if you're not a cotton person. But I'm not here to talk about cotton and polyester or whatever the hell it is, I'm here to talk about what's going on, And right now what we got going on is I have a contest going on for gaming people. If you guys are big gamers, send in a clip to the show, and I will send you $10 on Cash App if you win, The first 10, it's supposed to be 10. Haven't gotten 10 yet. And once I get to 10, I will pick. And then if you win, I'll ask for your Cash App. You get $10. All you have to do, send in a little clip of something that you like, of a video game that you did, a big moment. Maybe you got a touchdown in Madden. Maybe you got a whole row of things on Tetris. Maybe you beat Pac-Man, got the high score and didn't get hit by a ghost. That's impressive. So just think about that. You're going to be going against people who are probably sending in Call of Duty videos, mobile game apps, because that's easy to record on. So that's going to be your competition. I think I will send one in as well. But I'm not going to let myself win. I'm just going to do it to do it. So what I have here for the show, actually, this is for my video listeners. Majority of you like watching on YouTube. And what I have here is a state map. And I think I can easily complete this map. No problem. So what we're going to do is I'm going to fill out this blank United States map with the states and see how good I can do. Okay, so what we have here, the first state we're going with is Washington. Washington in the top left corner. It's easy. Then we got Oregon right below it. Then we got Cali. Then we got Nevada right next to that. Then we got Montana. Then we got Idaho. Then we got Wyoming. Then we got Texas. OKC. Iowa right below Minnesota. North Dakota, South Dakota. Wisconsin right to the right of Minnesota. We got Illinois. We got oh no, we're starting to slow down here. So we got New York over here. We got Maine on the end. We got Florida. Louisiana, because it looks like a L. Nebraska right below South Dakota. We got North Carolina over here. We got I'm going to go Mississippi next to Louisiana, and then Alabama. Oh, I don't know. I feel like Alabama's to the closest. What is this state? What is the state between Oklahoma and either Mississippi or Alabama? What is the state above Louisiana? Holy shit. That's not Arkansas. Is it? Oh, then we got Kansas above Oklahoma. Oh, so this one goes Nevada. So we got New Mexico. We got... No. I am just laying an egg. So that's Colorado. So there's New Mexico. Sitting on the corner of Winslow, Arizona. Something's gonna find to see. I'm trying to think of the Take It Easy by the Eagles, because I know they talk about it. New Mexico, Colorado. I know one of these is Utah. I think it's this one. And then Colorado, Utah, New Mexico. What's the one in the fourth state? There's like a... I don't know. We'll come back to that, I guess. Over here is Maryland. And then we got D.C. next to it. Vermont? Is that Vermont right there? Damn, dude. Michigan. It's like two places. And then Ohio. What's next to Ohio? Cleveland? No, Cleveland, Ohio. That's actually part of... Ohio is like the rounder looking one. And then this is Tennessee. If that's North Carolina, that means this would be South Carolina, by my logic. No, man. I don't even know. Okay, I'm going to call this it because, for the sake of the podcast. But I have... Okay, I'm just going to call that. That's No, I can't. I got to put in a couple other ones. Because I know Mississippi somewhere. Oh, Missouri. Missouri's below Iowa. What's below Missouri? I don't even know what below. Oh, where's New Hampshire? New Hampshire's up here, maybe. Yep, I'm gonna go New Hampshire here. Oh, Virginia. West Virginia is the one that looks like a frog. Is there East Virginia? Or is it just Virginia? Is there a so there's a West Virginia and just a Virginia? So there's Maryland, Vermont, DC. What is the state below New York? The big one, is that New Jersey? I don't think that is, dude. No, this is New Jersey. That's oh no. Okay, I'm calling it. Oh, wait. New Mexico, Utah, Colorado. I had it. It's just one of those states. What is the damn state there? Okay, I'm talking you guys with me here. We got Utah next to Nevada, New Mexico. Oh, it's Arizona. Arizona. It's okay. Utah goes here. Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, Utah. Well, let's see how we do. I think I'm going to do pretty good. I know I didn't get 50 out of 50 right, but okay. I'm just going to tally which ones I got right. Oh, no. Okay, so I got Washington right. I got Oregon right. I got Cali right. I got Nevada right. I got Idaho right. I got Montana right. I got Wyoming right. I got Colorado right. But Utah goes where I put Arizona where Utah is supposed to go. And then that means I got New Mexico wrong because New Mexico is the one next to Texas. Duh. And that means I got Utah wrong. Oh. I got Texas right. I got Oklahoma right. I got Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota right. I got that whole row right. I got Minnesota right. I got Iowa right. Missouri right. Oh, Arkansas. I got that one wrong. I got Louisiana right. Mississippi, Alabama I got right. Tennessee I got right. Kentucky. I missed Kentucky. Illinois, Indiana. I got Indiana wrong. I didn't even put it there. But I got Illinois right. I got Wisconsin right. Michigan right. Ohio. Yeah, there's a Virginia and just not the West Virginia and just a Virginia. I got North Carolina right. South Carolina right. Oh, Georgia I missed. And I missed Rhode Island, Connecticut, Delaware. And Massachusetts is the one. What is the one below New York? Pennsylvania. I didn't know Pennsylvania was that next. Okay. So that means I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I got 32 out of 50. States right in the damn country. Our own country. The country I live in, I can only name 32 states and where they're at. I bet you if I got that again, I'd probably get 33. I'd probably get one more, knowing where Georgia is. Oh, man. So if you guys think you're smart, go try to do a blank state map. State maps are, that would be a good test, I think, geography, some people, aren't good at, and I guess I'm not good at it. And that is pretty easy to tell, to be honest with you. I mean, 32 out of 50. What is 32 out of 50? That's a little bit over half. 64. I did that. I did my U.S. state geography test. Actually, I think I might have gotten more. Well, I would have gotten 35 out of 50 if I would have put the four corner states right where they're supposed to go. I can't believe I forgot Georgia, Arkansas. Oh, I can't believe that. I just can't believe it. But what states have I been to on that map? You know, in terms of maps, I've been to Washington, Oregon, Cali, Nevada, New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado, Montana, North Dakota, Texas, New York, New Jersey, Maryland, Florida. There's a lot of states I haven't gone to yet. I still haven't gone to Wyoming, Utah, Louisiana. I haven't really been to the South at all except for Florida. But that's technically the South. Is that what? Southeast? Is that what it's called? Or would you just say South? Because I would say Florida is just South, right? Maybe they're Southeast, Southwest. I don't know. Because Southwest would be kind of like Louisiana. They're the closest. They're South, but they're also West. Right? And Tennessee, Southeast. I don't know. I would say South for sure. I do want to go to Louisiana one day. I do want to go to Mississippi, Alabama. I don't know what I would want to do there, though. I'd want to go see a football game, maybe. I don't know. Get some good food. I heard, actually, California is the best donut place in the country. Because what state has best donuts? Best donuts in America. What city has the best donut? Who has the best donuts in America? They said there's one in Missouri, one in Portland. That's not Voodoo. The best donuts in every state. Let's see here. According to the Daily Meal, let's go to Washington. Daddy's Donuts in Kenmore. Never been there, so... Daddy's Donuts in Kenmore, the donut hype is well earned. The mini donuts, they might be at the Pike Place Market. I don't know. That's a letdown. I'll give you guys a couple more. In Utah, it's Fresh Donuts in Delhi. And then we'll go to Cali. I kind of want to know what Cali's is. California. Oh, ad. Love that. Love ads. Randy's in Inglewood. And then in New York, we got to do New York to stay true. New York is Donut Plant, New York City. Those look bomb. I will say those probably look the best ones on here. And that just goes to show something, New York is doing the New York-LA rivalry. That's a thing, man. And I hope everyone's been doing great. I've been walking a little bit more, getting my steps in. My girlfriend got me the step counter that you wear on your wrist. It's like an Apple Watch, but it just counts your steps. I think that's all you really need. A lot of people get Apple Watches and they just want to count their steps. But me, I got just a device that counts the steps, so it's really dope. And I'm really thankful for it, and I love her for that. And I love everyone who's listening. I may not have even met you, but, I really appreciate that you're listening. I've been applying to some cool internships and stuff. That's what I've been doing. The mullet's still growing, Gaming a lot. 2K, please update your My Park. It is just unfair. 2K needs to do this. This is what 2K needs to do. 2K needs to make matchmaking that you play people that are within 5 levels of your player. This got next stuff is cool, on the court. It's like, you get to go got next, whatever. But they should put you in lobbies that are people around your skill group. It's just not cool, man. My Park should be made to be fair. I'm done. And a lot of people are, what's My Park? I don't even know what My Park is. So basically, My Park is like basketball. It's 2K. You play basketball, and then you go to a court, and then there's guys who play all day, and their characters are really good, and then you go and play against them, and they're really good. And maybe 2K's like logic behind it is that there's good people when you go to real courts that are really good, and you have to play against them. So maybe they're like, oh, that's realistic. But it shouldn't be like that. If it was up to me, nope. Went to the gym, did legs. Make sure you do your leg day, man. Don't forget to do those legs, dude. Don't forget to do that leg day. What else? Oh, yeah. Knees that go over your shorts aren't that cool, man. They never have been. They never have been. And lastly, I don't really know what I got here. It's 40 minutes, and it is March 13th, Saturday, March 13th, 2021, and I am feeling good. If I could give you guys something that I know I'm working on right now is impatience or patience. I've been getting impatient at really random things lately, and I'm trying to work on that. Whether it's something like I was at the grocery store and the grocery person was putting the stuff in the bags. I didn't say anything, obviously, but they were like taking forever, and I was getting really impatient for some reason. And maybe I need to fix that. Maybe I need to analyze why I get impatient. And I hope maybe if you guys are focusing, or you guys have any tips for dealing with in being patient, or you guys set it in. You guys can always call 425-320-3641. Leave a message for me how you deal with being patient, or maybe you're not a patient person and you feel you could share that story here now, and that's what it's all about. But anyways, this has been episode 79. We're almost to 80, man. 80 fucking episodes. That's like 80 times you guys have heard me now. Maybe like 16 times, because let's be honest, not everyone's listening to the full thing. I haven't even listened to every episode from start to finish, so don't feel guilty if you haven't. And a lot of people will tell me I'm starting from the beginning of Dom Joseph podcast. Just skip all the way to the most recent ones. I trust me, they're more enjoyable, and I'm trying to get more of like an outline going. The other ones they're just everywhere. I love them, and they're always gonna have a place in my heart, but they get better and better every episode. And thank you guys so much. Available. Dom Joseph Podcast is available on Apple Podcast, Spotify, SoundCloud, and YouTube. And I don't know where I'd be without you guys. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys next week. Have a great one. Let's get out of here with a little bit of ETG Dream.
Please don't let me down now. I've been gone for a while, you've been tripping. Late night on my phone, I've been sipping. Got me up too late, baby, I'm just trying to sleep. I'm just trying to sleep. Would you love me in my dreams? I'm just trying to see. I'm just trying to forget all my problems, cause I'm done. Everybody watching when they look at what might be. I just wanna call my mama, tell her I'm the one. Nothing she ain't know, got my angels right by me. Yeah, got my guidance. I'm just trying to sleep so I can fly in. Baby, take my hand, know that I'm the pilot. I've been waiting just to show you, go and tell me if you like it. So let me down now. I've been gone for a while, you've been tripping. Late night on my phone, I've been sipping. Got me up too late, baby, I'm just trying to sleep. I'm just trying to sleep. Would you love me in my dreams? I'm just trying to see. I'm just trying to
playing act like I'm sleeping, they ain't gon' notice me. Think I live for the week and my mind is weakening. Need a smoke break and 2 shots of whatever. Multiply the 2 until they both surrender. And now I'm better than ever, like got a cuties watching. Like Rollers watching the Cuban autumn, Damaso watering. I'm drowning. I'm hoping the world ain't pleased, I'm underground. I'm drowning, I need a hand, so
please don't let me down now. I've been gone for a while, you been tripping. Late night on my phone, I've been sipping. Got me up too late, baby, I'm just trying to sleep. I'm just trying to sleep. Would you love me in my dreams? I'm just trying to see.